Yeah, child, I ain't got all day. Ain't nobody got no time for no long ass intros. Shout out to y'all that are here. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Hey there, besties. Happy White People Wednesday. Hump Day, Wednesday, whatever day it is for you. Happy birthday, child, whatever it is. Day after 5150. It must have been pretty uneventful last night for the Corey Holcomb show because the only thing that I've seen people talk about is this, basically. Thing where Corey is talking about Flakko. Shout out to Poetic Flakko. I still was waiting for his video from last week, which he probably said, child, there's more important things I got to tend to. Oh, he going to respond to this. I'm waiting. I am waiting. We're going to see what a couple of content creators have said, because like I said, y'all already know I'm not giving that man no views. I'll wait, meaning Corey Holcomb. I'm not giving that man no views. So I will just wait. I'll wait for Flakko or a couple of the other people that I have today to go over what it is that he said. I'd rather give you all you content creators views instead of that nigga. Anyway. Again, shout out to all of y'all that are here. I raised the time up because they made me work again today, y'all. I had to work. I had to work. And then it was like 4 o'clock. I was like, I don't even feel like getting up to change to go to the gym. I don't even feel like it. So I'm not even going to try it. So I stuffed my face, pause. And now I'm up here trying to not add anything else because there's so much going on. There's so much going on that I want to get to, but some of it will have to wait until tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, I'll do a show around 6:15, 6:30 again. Actually, it'll probably be closer to 6:15 and 6:15 a.m. EST. And then no show that night. And then another lunchtime early show on Friday. I pushed back Kendra G because there's more important things to talk about than her. All right. So maybe if Trent has time, we can do the Kendra show on the weekend. Fingers crossed. But she ain't going nowhere. Cam ain't going nowhere, so F it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cellulite up in here. I see you, boo. I know you be in agreements, Reaper. Shout out to y'all. I see you, Child Blade. Where is Queen? Almond Trey. Shout out to all of y'all, the regular smegulars making their way on up in this piece. Cardi was in Philly like 2 nights ago. One of my gays went. He was so happy. He was dancing around like an ABCD does. Went all out for her too. And I'm like, all right, child. I mean, no offense against Cardi B as a performer, child, but she's the last person I'd be going to for freaking political advice, just like anybody that takes political advice from Funky Dineva, but I digress, all right? So let's get into it because child, I ain't got all day. And we got things that we got to talk about, and I got a screen full of crap. First thing we got to talk avoidance of World War III, even though it still looks like it might be on the table. Because yesterday, 8 o'clock, everything was supposed to be over, if you recall. And then there was a ceasefire. But it looks like somebody broke the ceasefire, maybe. It says Iran claims U.S. violated the ceasefire. I don't know. U.S. claims victory in Iran. So this is as of 44 minutes ago, so not even an hour. Let's see what the update is, Chai.
There are new developments with the war in Iran. Iran's parliament claims U.S. violations of the ceasefire just hours after it went into effect.
Yeah, but U.S. officials are declaring victory. ABC's Karen Travers has the latest from the White House.
The White House today taking a victory lap over the 2-week ceasefire with Iran.
The United States has achieved and exceeded those core military objectives in just 38 days.
But Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt later reiterating what Vice President
She pregnant? She looking bigger.
Vance said earlier today.
She ain't missing no meals, is she not?
Calling it a fragile truce. Iran now threatening to close the Strait of Hormuz unless Israel stops its ongoing strikes in Lebanon. Lebanese officials say more than 250 people were killed today after Israeli strikes hit several buildings in central Beirut.
You see this mess? This is the crap that I feel like I saw when I was a child over and over and over again. These types of views, right? Scared the shit out of me. Shout out to Generation X. I know you know, right? But that's when, like, as I got older, I'm like, well, child, we don't have to live like this because we should be grateful and thankful that the military keeps it all over there. Oh, she is pregnant? All right. Well, thanks for letting me know. All right, I take it back. Congratulations to her. That can you imagine coming outside? This looked like what's that Will Smith movie? I Am Legend. Child, this some I Am Legend type shit. These people live like this. People should be grateful and thankful that they do not have to live like this, unless of course it's domestic terrorism, which we know is a thing, but they try not to act like it's a thing. But I digress. Why everybody running off at the mouth talking about what they don't like, what they hate, how oppressed they are, how much of victims they are, and how, you know, you colored. Shout out to everybody that is here. I know it's White People Wednesday, but you coloreds better go ahead and listen to Funky Dineva, okay? You are required to do what these coloreds tell y'all to do. Colored community said you have to vote for, no, they said not only do you have to vote Democrat, you now got to show on yourself who you voted for, who you align with, so that they know. You know, kind of like, isn't that like what they did in for the Jays in the Holocaust? Didn't they make you do that? Not you, it's not, but I'm saying just to determine who the hell you are. Ain't that kind of what slaves did too? To tell where you was from? Child, you colored, you so funny.
Beirut. Iran's foreign minister saying Lebanon must be part of the ceasefire. The White House says it is not. President Trump today.
How y'all gonna change the rules afterwards? How you gonna come to a decision and you go and change the rules? That's like saying you agreed to $50,000 and they was like, child, we would have gave you 55. Oh no, I want 55. You've already agreed to. All right, maybe I don't know.
Claiming the U.S. will be helping with the traffic buildup in the Strait of Hormuz, but didn't say how. The White House did not answer when pressed on who controls the strait right now and who will going forward.
He wants to see the strait.
I wonder who Trump wants to be in charge.
Reopened immediately without limitation, and that's something we're going to hold them to.
In Tehran, demonstrators took to the streets to celebrate the ceasefire, some still chanting death to America and death to Israel.
We are not putting any trust on the other side, so our military forces are keeping their preparedness.
The Trump administration says U.S. forces will not leave the region anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's some good news. Well, no, over there. Oh, they mean over there. My bad. I thought they meant people from here. All right, stay safe. Shout out to the military.
We'll be hanging around. We're not going anywhere. We're going to make sure Iran complies with this ceasefire.
On the news of the ceasefire, oil prices plummeting today by nearly 20%, but gas prices may take longer to get back below $4.
Oh, wow. That's never happened before.
Analysts predict it may be months before the average price returns to pre-war levels. The White House announced talks with Iran will take place on Saturday in Pakistan, with Vice President Vance, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner representing the U.S. Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.
All right, Karen, thanks for the update. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. It's not a thing that I'm all intricate with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we should be over there. Allegedly, there's a ceasefire, but then again, it's not a ceasefire because everybody want to change the rules. I got to go get gas today. Last I was there, it was about 76. Some people are saying it's $4, which I have seen $4. I'm not trying to pay no $4, child. Not at all. That's why I'm limiting where I go. I go to work, I come home. I go to work, I come home. I go to the gym, I come home. That's it. I don't go nowhere else. Anybody got time to be lollygagging around at $4 a gallon or anywhere close to it? That's what people should, when these things happen, instead of just getting all your panties in a damn bunch, you need to adjust. You need to figure out how you're going to move going forward. But you know, that's not what they do. They make stupid ass videos talking about how you coloreds need to make sure that you wear who you voted for, so that people like Funky Dineva can know who y'all voted for, so they know whether they're gonna talk to y'all or not. Okay, I'm just giving you the lowdown. I don't say I don't be telling y'all nothing. Okay, we be leering around here. We also had an update. Let me give you this update before I go into something different, because I feel that this is important. When Funky Dineva and the crew was talking all this mad sugar on the iced tea, and what did we say? They don't come out here to help none of these people. He wasn't helping the woman over here with the rats, not helping the woman in Chicago with the gremlins that was beating her up. Never got nothing to say about none of that, but think they're going to talk to adults and tell them what they're going to do. All of them can go to hell. It says city officials stepping in to help Bronx woman whose apartment is overrun with rats. Yeah, I remember this.
Remember Cora Robinson. We first told you about her situation, her apartment in the Bronx overrun with rats. The infestation taking a serious toll on her health. Now she's getting some help finally. But as Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson reports, there's a new twist in her situation.
I'm overwhelmed. I didn't believe people could be that good.
Cora Robinson is finally getting help with a problem she's been dealing with for nearly a year. Rats inside her apartment. You said you hear them fighting in the radiator.
Yeah, in this radiator right here. You see where the masking tape is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I stuffed steel wool in there and covered it because they were eating out this way.
Experts point out rats are crafty, can squeeze through the smallest spaces, even the size of a quarter. Those are teeth marks.
Yes, they are.
We first met the 71-year-old on Saturday here inside her apartment at 1777 Grand Concourse. She filed complaints with the city about the rat infestation and repeatedly reached out to the landlord, Aston Management, which was cited in a tenant lawsuit in 2023 for alleged unlivable conditions. That litigation is still tied up in the courts. We reached out to management, but didn't hear back.
My doctor's worried because I have a breast cancer survivor. I don't have a spleen, so I don't have any immunity.
Cora's niece lives in a third-floor apartment in the same building where rats are destroying everything. After seeing our report, the owner of Positive Pest Management wanted to help and sent over an exterminator at no cost.
These are fruit flies. These are caused by the rats.
Flies that land in rat feces, which can be transferred to Cora, coupled with the strong smell of rat urine. Benny broke the hard news it wasn't safe for anyone to be in the apartment. The borough president is now involved as his family navigates this very difficult, uncertain road ahead.
You've been through too much. Too much.
Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
That's so terrible.
So what the hell? An exterminator that if you can only do it in one apartment, they're still going to All right. Anybody hear from Ma'am Dammy about this, Bueller? Anybody heard from Funky Dineva about this, Bueller? Anybody, Bueller? I didn't think so. If you see them say anything or hear anything, let me know. I'll be glad to talk about it. No shade. Thank you, exterminator dude, because I told y'all these daggone reporters don't give a damn. They just want the story, right? If the rest of the building has the same issue, what is what you're doing in her apartment going to do? What's that going to do? So you got a niece upstairs. Maybe y'all should move out together. Just move out and leave the shit. Just as a suggestion. Child, move to Jersey. At this point, move to Jersey. And you know, I would never say that. You know, I never would say to Jersey. But that was nice of that man to do. I don't think it's going to help. But good luck to her. I just want to know where all the people in New York who want all this free stuff, where they at to help her out and help the community. The councilmen, the aldermen, the other men, and the other men, and all the other men. Where AOC? Ain't she here? This might not be her borough, but don't mean she can't do nothing, right? Say nothing. Come in front of the people. No, they're too busy on Twitter. Elon Musk's Twitter. Al Gore's internet. All these damn white people. Now say, Elon is from Africa. Child, shut the hell up. Live from New York. Shout out to you from New York. He said you selling that cap at Miss Michonne Live. I don't see it in your merch store. And is it fitted? No, it's got buttons on it. I need to. I never thought about it. No, so one of y'all bought this for me. I thought it was Jean Lay, but she said it wasn't her, so I apologize. Somebody bought this for me in the allegedly cup, but I need to figure out how I can get this on because I want a shirt that says allegedly also. I'll work on it. I got shit to do. Shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. All right. So that's the update. I want to make sure that I go over that before I get into some of this other foolishness. All right. So good luck to that woman and the people of New York. Not her, not the elderly, not the veterans, and not the disabled. But child, we look forward to all the foolishness that we see coming. Just because y'all can't look downstream, because y'all can't think about the future, because y'all can't look down the street. That's okay. We can, and we will be waiting. Shout out to RB, and I appreciate you. He said, I can't believe her husband would let her live with that rat kingdom. RB, she's 71 years old. Husband probably dead. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, y'all. Come on. Y'all think people live forever? And women do live longer than men. Are we going to lie and act like that's not true for the most part? That woman 70, I think they said 71 years old. I think my grandfather died when I was a teenager. And my grandmother never this is amazing. I never saw her with another man again. That's the thing about back then in the day. They didn't flaunt their relationships in front of everyone. With my great grandfather, who I never knew, he was never there. Once I could know who people were. You see my grandmother out here, obviously not twerking. My great grandmother, but none of that. They don't flash that stuff around. No, I don't know. I mean, we know what the hoes do today, but I guess everybody was discreet back then. They should take a lesson. But like we learned earlier today, Gen Z don't listen. Fuck them, right? That's what I said. Oh, okay? Jean Lay bought me this hat. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. All right, I be getting it confused. Y'all be good to me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I see you. All right, so let me go over here since we're talking about relationships, kinda, because I just saw this earlier today. Now, this came from Men's Blueprint. I don't know if y'all follow this person. I just found them, however, and they said if you're planning to marry a girl, a female, a woman, ask her opinion on, and they have a long list. Now, I don't have a problem with this list, right? You know the biatch. Listen, if y'all take this list and you go ask a biatch these questions and she act like she don't want to talk to y'all or she don't want to talk about it, there's your answer. But you know what y'all say? Those ones that are crazy got the best OPP. Say I'm lying. That's what y'all say. Y'all don't be listening. Then you out here giving out this OPP. Then she coming at you with a KNIFE, and you got to record it so that your ass don't go to jail. Say I'm lying. That's what Big Boy said yesterday. It was either K or Big Boy, child, but probably both of them. Okay. Crazy girls get the best OPP. Y'all, come on, just stop it. So y'all don't even try. If you didn't say it today, you said it a different day or something similar to. You ain't innocent around here. I can't take y'all. So if you're planning to marry a girl, ask her opinion on kids, virginity. What? Kids. Here's my thing on kids. I said, I know I want to be a mother. I want to have one kid. My husband said I want to have another kid because I want a boy. I said, fine, we can compromise. I know you biatches don't know nothing about that. I said, we'll compromise. But I'm telling you, after that kid, I ain't having no more kids because I'm not getting pregnant again. So I don't know how you're going to get this boy. You better adopt, and I'm not taking care of him. So we have 2 girls, no boys. I did my part of the bargain, child. I'm not taking care of no adoptees, okay? Virginity. Clearly, I'm not a virgin because we had sex before we got married. So why can't people be honest with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the problem? It doesn't mean that you're a whore. If you're a whore, it means you're a whore. If you're on OF. Child, y'all, see, you got to deal with these Generation Zs. You better go check damn OF. You better go check Reddit. Actually, go check Reddit. That's where you're really going to find out. Because they might take their OF down. Shit's on Reddit. Allegedly. Shout out to Kofa. Good show. I couldn't stand listening to that man's voice, but good show from yesterday. All them dudes are lying. The best cat is nerd. Goodbye, sir. Now you over here talking crazy. I feel like you may have said it too. Once or twice, Mr. SYSBM child. Yes, and I'm here for your series on that jackass too. I'm here for it. I will suffer through for you. I will suffer through and hear that horrible voice for you. But anybody else, I'm not doing it. Can't stand that man. I'm not covering him no more. I'm not doing it. Religion. Child, whatever it is, it's only going to be Christianity. That's it. That's it. I've been to a few churches. Like, I was all into some churches before, and I was all by myself. Mr. Messi would not be a part of it at all. And I used to take the kids. They was in the school. I was all in. I was there all the time. Then I realized they was crazy. I said, child, I got to go. Then they try to knock on my door. Child, those people, this one church that I used to be a part of, they used to knock on people's doors in the middle of the night to make sure that their boyfriends wasn't over there or their girlfriends wasn't over there, so they knew that they wasn't sleeping together. Child, as soon as I start hearing that stuff, I said, I know you effing lying. What draws me into certain churches is the way that they sing, the singing, the how they open up and everything. That'll draw me right in. So that's what works for me. Even the church that I go to now, that I belong to, excuse me, they do some good. They definitely do some good singing, child. I love it. Praise and worship. That's just me though. ABs, child. I don't care. Honestly, I don't give a damn. But if you want to use it as birth control, I think that's a little crazy. Or if you're a vice president trying to become a president and that's where you want to open your shit at, I feel like that's crazy. So yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. So That's just my thought process, child. Y'all want to ruin your insides? Ruin your insides, because you get so many of them. They scraping shit, they sucking shit out of you. It's gonna mess up something eventually. But these are the same people that put unknown things in their assholes. Shout out to, or not their assholes, in their asses. Shout out to Cardi B. I'm just saying. Thank you, Kofa. He said, no, I never said that. I promise. Nerd Cooch is top tier. Well, since y'all listen to Kofa when it comes to SYSBM, find a nerd woman and see if she'll answer these questions. When I used to go to church, I used to go and listen to the choir and leave, especially if they were fire. That will draw me in real quick. Seriously. Especially if it's organ, old school with an organ, but they know how to sing and they come in there strutting and whatnot. It's like a show. But hey, whatever draws people in, right? You ain't gonna draw me in with you got to go take out credit. I tell you, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna draw me in where you need to sell all your stock at Target. That ain't gonna draw me in. Good luck to them people, child. Good luck to them people. I saw a video about a woman who said she was addicted to having deletions. She claimed she had 57. Yeah, we saw that. She was in one of them round tables like Joliet or whatever that show is called. Jubilee, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy. She got married, though. Parents, y'all, you already know about the parent situation. But I do feel like that's something that you should know what your significant other, what their relationship is like. You know what I mean? Especially with the opposite sex. I feel like that is actually important. But you know, people don't be taking their time to get to know stuff like that. They just start effing and somebody ends up pregnant. And now you're stuck with each other forever. I'm just saying. Finances, just my finances. Shout out to Uncle Rick. He's got that drop. Yeah, you already know that that's important, but not when it's like 50-50 and we don't do 50-50 and you got to make $5 million. Because see, I don't understand that, because what happens is that everybody's money goes in the same. So it's 100 or 0-0, however you want to look at it. So I don't understand 50-50. But yeah, to each his own, You know, these Generation Zs know so much about so much and don't know shit about nothing. But let them keep going, because that makes for great content. Body count. I don't know why people even bother answering that question, because who's going to say I slept with one? Oh, Tony Gaskins will say between the age of 15 to 21, he slept with 100. People just going to lie. So what's the point in asking that question? What is the point? Political views. Yeah, probably need to, because you end up with a funky Dineva and y'all over here talking about Trump did a good job, and then he'll be spazzing out on y'all. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all be over there fighting, he'll be spazzing out, or someone like him, a female like him, and then you'll go, if you go and decide that you want to use your own vote, you want to vote for any Republican, it don't even have to be Trump. And then your wife is going to come through talking about, we're getting divorced. Shout out to Anton. Because Anton said that, somebody called in and said that, of which we heard. Some of us heard that. Crazy. You're just ruining your lives over some bullshit that ain't even going to affect you like that. Her views on loyalty. Well, that's important. But, I mean, how you going to measure that? I mean, who's going to sit there and say, well, you know, I only cheat sometimes. Who's going to say that? Is somebody really going to say that? So that's something you're going to have to figure out over time, right? You'll see if somebody is loyal to you or not. Or you know what else you need to be taking a look at? If your ass gets sick, what does that other person do? Do they just be like, all right, I'm going to head out? Or are they trying to help you and be there for you and be concerned for you, or what? What are they doing? Because soon as your ass gets sick, gentlemen, and ain't no more money coming in, is she going to help your ass, or is she going to be out? That's why I don't understand how not y'all, you know what I'm saying, but how these people end up with these people that just be like, I want all your money. And that's just like, well, I feel like that they were saying that from the beginning. Was y'all not listening? I don't know. Because y'all be entranced by a big butt and a smile. Shout out to BBD. Cooking and house chores. Oh, Lord, help your people. I don't even know need. Her expectations in marriage. I think that's important. Because, child, if she think that you're going to take care of everything, or you're going to take care of everything while she sit around and do nothing, is she going to say, listen, so imagine if we had this conversation and I said, I'm not going to fold the clothes. I'm just telling you that right now. I might not be married today. I'm just not gonna fold the clothes. I don't know what to tell you. Oh shit. Her expectations in marriage. I said that her future dreams and priorities. Move to the Caribbean. But what it is then and what it is later on might be different too. So keep that in mind. People act like people are supposed to think the same thing from the time that they're 19 till they're 89. Like that doesn't make sense. So allegedly in 30 minutes, you'll know if she's marriage material or not. I know y'all not gonna answer these questions because y'all gonna go ahead. Y'all just gonna go ahead and wait for the fire person, except for Kofa. And then y'all gonna go ahead and go for her anyway. But that's that. Shout out to y'all. Moving on, child. Moving on. So since CGA wants to put these out here, I will go ahead and we can take a look at it. And maybe Tony will run on by here, get upset, and he has something new, some new material. Well, look at that compromise right there. Look at that compromise right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's an iron and an ironing board, child. There's an iron and an ironing board. See, these biatches don't be knowing about compromise, though. Look it up, biatches. Look it up. He put up today, CGA put up 50 Shades of Greg. We're only on 10, 40 to go. Oh, 40 Shades. International James Bind with Wasabi Baby. Miss Miyagi from Tokyo to Las Vegas to Kuala Lumpur. The real Bruce Wayne living free. No wife, happy life, cheaper and better than therapy. Oh, no. Put this in this to Tony. He probably having a fit somewhere.
Leotards on mink floors, the green Porsche.
Okay, that's probably copywritten music. Child, was that Asian Doritos? Okay, girl. I like them boots, child. Flew out to Vegas for some homemade sushi. Oh, she made sushi. Look at that. Met again in Malaysia for sake. Sake. Isn't sake something to drink? I think. Japan to Vegas to Malaysia. Tony Gaskins is somewhere so upset. Look at him. Not talking about he's ugly, child. If that nigga don't go to hell, sitting up there worrying about what another man looked like. So first class, business class too. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea, side liquor. Okay, Japanese wine. All right, cool. You know, I ain't been to Asia. Well, I lived in Guam, but I was too young to know. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on over there in the free agent lifestyle. Tony Gaskins is somewhere having a fit. I know all the women's. And like Kofa said, it's like, what is preacher pimping or something like that, you called it. Would be the same difference. Because you know what? One of the points that you made when I was listening, Kofa, is that he can tell somebody else how not to spend their money, but he's not saying that to the women because what he's saying is going to get them to spend their money on him. But pulpit pimping, thank you, boo. But it's not okay for these men to put their money into Coach, but it's okay for these women to put their money into him. And he don't say nothing about that. He's just talking about, paying for courses, not necessarily from him, or trying to live the life like he's living, or putting your money to this, to that, and the third that's allegedly going to hurt other people. But how many times did he say when we was listening to him, I'm a millionaire. And I'm like, so y'all don't hear this? So he's a millionaire off of y'all giving money. And then they in the comments loving it, which means he's going to get more money. But, you know, a lot of people, shout out to RBN. I think he's here. Colors love to be scammed. So scamming on the fuck up. All right. Anyway, moving on to some racism. You know, we got to look at some racism before we look at the white people, even though there's white people here causing racism. Pretty shades of melanin. A black woman. A black woman goes viral after calling out Chanel at Saks Fifth Avenue. She walked in wearing their brand and was still treated like she didn't belong there. Child, why y'all just be wasting your time doing the most? Like, this is like, you just spend your time doing the most of absolutely nothing. Anyway, let's hear it.
Why were you guys so rude when I came in here? This is going on TikTok, by the way, because I'm so tired of you guys discriminating against Black people. You don't know if I'm a millionaire. You don't know who I am. When I came here, you rolled your eyes. And you, when I said something, you rolled your eyes. And he was very polite. No, don't apologize now, because you don't know if I have $1 million in my bank account. You don't know if I have a Black American Express right now, and I could have bought the whole store. Okay, you guys need to stop discriminating against Black Americans when if it wasn't for us, immigrants would not be here. Do you know what the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment is? Do you know what that is? No, you don't. If it was not for us, you wouldn't be here. And I'm sending this to corporate because you're very fucking rude. Thank you so much. You are very polite. You need a raise. And if any one of them are the managers, my team and I are going to make sure that you're above them. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. Question. Why were you guys so rude when I came in here? This is going on.
She does sound like she could be a tether, whoever just said that. They're unbothered, man. They're unbothered. They don't care. Because like whoever just said, it's more Black fatigue because y'all just be out here looking for a hard time. Just searching for bullshit. Just searching for a place and a space to be chaotic. To have this victim mentality. You was discriminated against. Girl, why, if y'all don't care about white people, you so desperate to be in their spaces? This screams to me that you're desperate to be accepted by white people. You're desperate to be accepted in a space that you obviously don't belong in. It's obvious that you don't belong there. Just like those people from a week or two ago, the husband and the wife that went in there into a Gucci Fooch or Pooch, one of them, and tried to say that they was being racist and treating them wrong. Y'all just love being out here looking like total assholes to prove a point to whom? Nobody. Just to play right into the same stereotype that people are already saying, looking foolish and crazy, coming in here cussing, coming in here loud. And then when someone says that you're loud and angry, then y'all get mad, and except you show loud and angry all the time. Why are you so desperate for these people to like you since you're the standard? Y'all always talking about we the standard. Everybody wants to be like us. That's not what this looks like. And that's not what that situation looked like 2 weeks ago. It's looking like you're desperate for them to accept your ass. Why? For why come? For why come? Maybe this is the reason why people don't want to hire us, because unfortunately I got to be lumped into that. Maybe this is the reason why 300,000, now 600,000 can't find jobs. Do you think maybe that's it? Do you think maybe that you could ever just shut the fuck up? What happened to 92% shut the fuck up? Because I promise you that's the 92%. What happened to y'all shutting the hell up? Ain't shut the hell up since shut the hell up was invented. When are y'all gonna mind the business that pays you? Why are you worrying about Saks Fifth Avenue when Black people about to be worth 0 in 2050 motherfucking 3? And the people that you listen to are helping ya get there, because I'm not gonna be there, but they helping ya to get there. Because you want to believe this all day and half the night. Imagine if you invested this much time into your own damn life and where you want to go and what you want to do, instead of worrying about what white people do. I thought white people was worried about what Black people do because you're the standard, but in everything that we seem to see, it's you worried about them. People is tired of it. I'm tired of it, chat. But if y'all want to sit here and continue to look like fools and foolish up on this damn internet and these damn places where you know damn well you don't belong just by you acting anyway, you can't just be normal. This is not Pretty Woman. Richard Gere ain't coming out from nowhere to come and save your ass. Just like the lady with her husband, child, they wasn't trying to buy nothing. They was just looking for trouble. Y'all love looking for trouble so that you can say, woe is me and poor is me. Like, people can see it. It's not even, you're not even trying to hide it. They not your problem. You are your problem. Child, that bald dude probably ABCD, and this lady, child, she just in there because, child, she needs something to do. But keep on. Like I said, it just makes for good content for the rest of us. Moving on, child. Moving on. Speaking of BBLs, child. Model dies from illegal liquid BBL. What to know about the risky procedure that left Cardi B in the craziest. I say do it. I say do it. Child, go find whatever you can up underneath the sink at home and inject it in your ass. I say do it. I'm for it. This is as of April the 7th. It says going under the child. I know you have been Christina Ashton. Didn't I say all these bitches want to look like Kim? All these bitches want to look like Kim. That's not going to make you be Kim in any way, shape, or form. What good does that do you? The infamous liquid BBL procedure that deleted an OF model. And Kim K lookalike in 2023 is back in the spotlight this month as the Florida woman who administered the lethal injection was convicted in March of felony involuntary manslaughter and practicing medicine without a license. According to the San Mateo District Attorney's Office, 34-year-old Christina Ashton Gorkani, once known for more than 600,000 Instagram followers. Oh my God, you've done made it if you got 600,000 Instagram followers, y'all. As Ashton G died shortly after receiving an illegal silicone injection in her glutes. So she pretended she doing some exercise that she's fake sitting on that damn bike. Girl, you could have just got on a damn exercise bike, an exercise program, an exercise regimen, and you could have had it and you could still be alive today. Am I supposed to have sympathy? I'm sorry, I do not. The Bronx native hasn't been shy about having dabbled in illegal. Oh, I guess they're talking about Cardi B. It's a process rap star Cardi B is familiar with. She still got something in her ass. I just saw her because she had brought Meek Mill out in Philly. It was the craziest pain ever. I felt like I was going to pass out. I felt a little dizzy and it leaks for like 5 days. It leaks. Child, you want some attention? Oh, you want some attention, but with all that, you're still here. So who's the actual problem at the end of the day? Child, don't you love it when unstable, mentally challenged people come through, think they're saying something to somebody and show and prove, 1, that they like it, 2, they have no control of themselves, and 3, they ain't no different than these damn people, just out here just doing shit and just saying shit because they ain't got shit else to do. They ain't no different than that lady that went into the Gucci, Fucci, and Lucci store, whichever one it was. Child, I tell you, I'm sure that's a biatch too. Anyway. In a similar twist, earlier this year, a California jury found 53-year-old, 53, and you going to jail? Vivian Alexandra Gomez of Royal Palm Beach. They need to check to see if she's legal. Who had allegedly hired Gomez to perform the procedure at the Burlingame Marriott Hotel outside San Francisco, April 19, 2023. Shortly after Gomez concluded, prosecutors said Gorkani became noticeably ill and was rushed to a nearby hospital alongside her fiance. The next day, the model died of respiratory failure and pulmonary embolism. Almost 3 years later, Gomez could now be sentenced to 7 years in state prison. She should get all of them. She should get all of them. Not all BBL, shorthand, or Brazilian butt lifts are created equal, and some are safer than others. What happened to Dr. Miami? Is he still around? Remember when Dr. Miami was a big deal and people used to go to him all damn time? And then the doctors that be on TV came to fix everybody's stupid looking BBL. I forget their names. Thank you, live from New York. He said BBL only $250 for a 10-minute procedure. Get fly for the summer. They're not going to do that because that requires work. Trust me, I know. They would rather do it the easy way. Is that what she look? Now, why would you trust her? Now, child, why would you trust this woman in the orange? Look at her. She looked like Wednesday's mother. Goodbye, ma'am. Goodbye. Child, you biatches. Y'all are something else. If y'all like it, we like it. We love it. Oh, my new hat came. I'm gonna reveal it maybe tomorrow or on the weekend. It's nice too. It's nice the way they present it. Let me tell you something, right? When you do finally get nice things, it's not the same as the regular smegular stuff, okay? It's like, it's an experience. They're giving you an experience. So you open it up and it's like, you know how in Bugs Bunny they open stuff up and then the gold light comes out and it goes, ah, it's like that. I'll show y'all on the weekend. I was gonna wear it today and I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait till the weekend. But it's nice. It's nice. I'll show y'all. Anyway, moving on. This person, y'all. This is Gilgo Beach serial deleter reveals how he red-rummed 8 victims as he pleads guilty to grisly slayings. Yeah, I thought this was the person that just took out some people in New York like a year ago. This is some damn body else. I thought this was the same case all this time. It says this person, right? I'm crossing the street with this lawyer and I'm crossing the street with this nigga right here. Look at him. He looked like he used to be one of the Three Stooges and then he changed his mind. Look at that hair. This dude looked like Uncle Fester. Child. Gilgo Beach serial deleter Rex Harmon admitted Wednesday that he strangled and dismembered 8 ex-workers and dumped their bodies along desolate stretches along Island, and then a heartbreaking saga that has haunted the New York area for 3 decades. 3 decades! The Manhattan architect and Massapequa Park Schlub's chilling guilty plea includes the slayings of 7 women he had been charged with deleting since '93. Child, since my oldest daughter was born. And an 8th victim newly linked to him. The victim's relative gasped in Suffolk County Court as the notorious deleter repeatedly answered strangulation when asked how he red-rummed each woman. Sex work does not seem to pay off. Issa Eller App, estranged wife, and her daughter. She's the wife of that man? She look horrible. I know she's going through a lot, but child, you look a mess. Harmon also confessed that he dismembered the women and tied them up in a burlap. In burlap. He will serve 3 consecutive life sentences with no chance of parole. Harmon, 62, red-rummed Amber, Lynn, Megan, Melissa, Maureen, who are famously known as the Gilgo Four, as well as Valerie, Jessica, Sandra, the first victim deleted in '93. The father of 2 also copped to deleting Karen Vergetta. He was out here confessing it all. Child, I was all wrong. Ooh, Lord, help your people. He will be sentenced on June the 17th. You know, the regular guy goes to work, has kids at this local school in a good neighborhood, but he's deleting people on the side. Oh, so he was just out here being regular. This is where everybody was found. They was all found in the same place, and it took them all these years to figure this out. All these markings is all the daggone people that died, or not died, got deleted. Wow. Oh, there they all are. Child, rest in peace to them people. They can put that man up under the damn jail. That's crazy. The home of the serial deleter. That's where he used to live? All right, to each his own. Anyway. Well, that's what's going on with the Gilgo deleter, chat. I ain't never heard of him, but I mean, I heard of him, but I didn't think it was that long ago. All right, moving on, y'all. Moving on. White people, y'all out here wilding. Kentucky Powerball winner arrested for the 3rd time since winning the jackpot. Can't even win the damn jackpot of the freaking lottery and be happy. What's her name? Oh my God. Sick of this shit. All right, try this again. My bad.
To Kentucky, where a feel-good lottery story takes another dark turn. A man
Can
who
you
won
hear
a
it?
massive Powerball prize last year has now been arrested for a third time. CBS News correspondent Chanel Hall joins us live right now. Chanel, what do we know about James Barding's newest trouble with the law?
Well, Mugo, this is someone who made national headlines last year after winning that massive Powerball jackpot. He won $167 million. So certainly a large pot of money, right? This, by the way, his third time being arrested since winning that jackpot. Lexington police say, Mugo, that on Saturday, they believe that he broke into someone's home, that he stole $12,000 worth of cash. He later was found at a gaming facility. He was arrested there by police, and police also say, Mugo, that they found marijuana in his car. So he was arrested for second-degree burglary and for possession of marijuana. And we also...
Child, so the $169 million is gone? Child, where the money reside? He got the same issue as Offset, allegedly. He got a gambling problem. How do you know that your neighbor got $12,000 just sitting around, though? Do y'all know how much money your neighbors have? I do not.
Heard from a spokesperson for Kentucky Council of Problem Gambling, and they're saying, Mugo, look, I know for a lot of people this can sound like a dream to win millions and millions of dollars, but it can also be dangerous.
Yeah.
Many people, when they win large sums of money and they're not used to that kind of money available to them, become very irresponsible with it, and the money often disappears. We need to look at risk reduction, and this would be things like set a limit. I'm only going to spend $50 or $100. What you can afford to lose. What is money that's earmarked for entertainment purposes?
So Mugo, Farthing appeared in court a couple of days ago. His mother posted bond for him on Sunday. Now he's sort of just waiting for the next.
Mother posted bond. His mother posted bond for him. Now my baby extends to white people too. And this ninja look like he's as old as me. So what is his mom? 80? I got you, baby. Now my baby.
Often disappears. We need to look at risk reduction. And this would be things like set a limit. I'm only going to spend $50 or $100. What you can afford to lose. What is money that's earmarked for entertainment purposes?
So Mugo, Farthing appeared in court a couple of days ago. His mother posted bond for him on Sunday. Now he's sort of just waiting for the next step in this judicial process.
And you know what's really funny, Chanel? Someone asked me the other day if I wanted to win the lottery, and I said I just heard way too many stories, people winning the lottery and then their lives just fall upside down, and I feel like this.
Girl, stop it. You know you want to win the lottery. Just stop it. But you got to play to win. That used to be a play to win. The lottery. You gotta. It's amazing. You gotta play to win. Remember that? Do y'all know that saying? That used to be a thing. That used to be a thing that people used to say. Anyway. Nice shirt though. Y'all calling her nerd girl. She looked like the girl from Scooby-Doo. Is it Velma? Yeah, it's Velma because the other one is Daphne, right? Anyway. So on to this school bus story, child. Driver of the school bus clipped by a train in Sumter County faces 29 counts of child neglect charges. So as a former bus driver, let me tell you, kids will get on your last damn nerve, okay? But you cannot be any portion on a train track. You either wait until you can clear or you go on the other side once you can clear. You have to stop before the train track. When you have passengers on the bus, you have to open the door. You have to listen for a train because you know they'll blow whistles. Then you have to look to your right. You got to look to your left. You got to look to your right. You got to make sure that it's clear. You also got to make sure that you have room over here. It's a long ass bus. We ain't trying to kill the kids, okay? So this is someone who was in a rush to go nowhere, because if you got over on the other side after hopefully you did what the protocol is, I'm pretty sure it's still the same. I haven't driven a bus in years, but I'm sure it's the same. You wasn't thinking about clearing the back of the bus, because you also got to be mindful the overpasses, because I've seen plenty of drivers, the overpass was too low and they didn't think that they didn't look at the sign that says how tall it is, and then they smashed right into it. I've seen a lot. Okay, I've seen a lot. So that means that's job neglect. But it would have been really horrible if, God forbid, the back of that bus got clipped, like they said, like seriously got hit by that bus. That's how I just got clipped the other day. This could have been a totally different story. She needs to not be driving and she need to go to jail. She lucky. Because that train was, I've seen this. That train was blowing its horn. That train was blowing its horn. So if she did the stop, open the door, look, and look, she would have heard it at minimum. And then there's a white line. It's typically it's supposed to be a white line. Let me say that before the train track to show you where you're supposed to stop. Child, these people. Nobody care about these kids, y'all.
County school bus driver went in front of a judge for the first time, charged with dozens of counts of child neglect after a train hit her bus with kids on board.
Sheriff's deputies say she knowingly drove forward into a train crossing and stopped on the tracks while the warning signal was activated. West News' David Jones was at the hearing and tells us exactly what happened.
Yvonne Hampton went from driving a school bus to the possibility of being on a prison bus if she's convicted on dozens of charges.
I'll set you a total bond, ma'am, in the amount of $30,000.
The judge ruled $500 bond on one count of culpable negligence, $500 bond on one count of reckless driving, and
29 counts of neglect of a child without great bodily harm.
he gave her a $1,000 bond on each.
Ma'am. This where you wanted to go for the rest of your life? This what you wanted to do? Mildred looked like she done been through it, child. Mildred is probably the same age as me. Mildred is probably the same age as me. Now you want to spend maybe she'll go to jail, but it won't be for too long. Now you ain't got no job, Mildred. Now what you gonna do? Child, you got lucky with them kids this time. You got real lucky.
Amounting to $30,000. Hampton is accused of driving her bus into an active railroad crossing and getting clipped by a train.
When you look at the totality of this situation, we truly averted what could have been a catastrophic event.
Superintendent Logan Brown tells WESH 2 Hampton's personnel file for the past 11 years as a driver for the district is clean.
When you really understand how close this was, it's sobering. A matter of 6 inches is a difference in all of this, and it could have been an extremely
6 inches makes a difference, child.
Catastrophic situation.
Detectives write when they
be serious, y'all.
They interviewed Hampton after the crash. She said she was moving over the tracks when the warning system activated, and she had to keep moving. Detectives reviewed in-bus surveillance audio and video, which showed the crossing activated and the arms lowering when she drove across. Detectives also say in that same footage from
like they ain't no damn cameras. Child, what is wrong with y'all?
Inside of the school bus, you can hear a voice saying, quote, "Not gonna stop for no train." They say the voice matched that of the school bus driver, Hampton. Seconds later, an arrest report states a student can be heard yelling about the train coming. Detectives write the students begin to panic, which continues until the moment of impact 18 seconds later. Brown says the crossing, unlike others in Bushnell, does not have a red light at the intersection with Main Street. He says it's been removed from the approved routes. Covering Sumter County in Bushnell, David Jones, WESH 2 News.
Oh, they're going to try to say it's the county's fault now. Wow. A lot of times you don't have that bar that comes down either, y'all. Child, hopefully y'all value lives enough when you're in cars to not sit on a train track, but I've seen plenty of people do it. People be trying to burp the horn to be like, move on. I'd be like, you can kiss my ass and go around me, child. I'm not getting stuck because it'd be traffic, and then you'll end up sitting there, and the train could come at any time. Even if it's not a full train, it could be a choo-choo. Child, I don't know what they call it. Child, don't be playing around with no trains and train tracks. That's my advice to y'all, especially when it comes to them damn kids. So you done wasted your damn life because you wasn't waiting for no train. Child, these people don't give a damn about y'all's kids. Oh, she got out of jail. I wonder who bonded her out. Her mom? Chronicles Speak says Yvonne Hampton, a former bus driver for Sumter County Schools, was released on bond Tuesday on the charges of culpable negligence, reckless driving, and neglect of a child without great bodily harm she's facing. It comes after deputies saw the bus she was driving with 29 students on board was clipped by a train. No injuries were reported. I don't know about that. Maybe not that day.
Do you have anything to say to these children on the bus? They were scared by your driving. You would say, don't stop for no.
She got a husband.
Do you have anything to say to these children on the bus?
Allegedly.
They were scared by your driving.
They were scared by your driving.
You would say, don't stop for no.
Arrest him too. Arrest him too, Paul. Shit. That's crazy. I want that thing that he got with the camera in it though, child. What is that? I want that. That sounds cool. Anyway. So yeah, Mama and Paul ain't shit. Especially Mama. What the hell with it? Y'all, white people, y'all are wilding. Y'all are out here wilding. Get it together. Get it together. Let's see what's going on over here. Where's this at? Elementary school nurse arrested for stealing students' Adderall pill. Stealing the kids. Isn't Adderall for ADHD? Isn't that what Adderall is for, to calm you down?
Now new at 4 o'clock. A school nurse is under arrest, charged with stealing prescription pills she was supposed to dispense to students. Channel 2's Tom Regan is live at Kane Elementary School in LaGrange. And Tom, authorities say this nurse was acting suspiciously.
I bet.
Yeah, when a school resource officer began looking into this back on February 24th after staff here at the elementary school expressed their suspicions that this registered nurse or former registered nurse was stealing Adderall prescription.
You done became a registered nurse and now you ain't got no job. Damn.
Pills that were dropped off by parents that she was supposed to dispense to the students, but instead they say she was stealing those pills. I want to show you a mugshot of the registered nurse that was.
Oh, white people. White people. Child, how old is she? Because she look old. Like she look like she shouldn't be. But child, I guess if she out here taking Adderall, she clearly got a problem. I ain't got no sympathy for her. Please, let's not get it twisted, okay? She said them kids can go out wild all they want to. I need that. She said, I don't care how much y'all got to pay for it. I need that. She said, give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that focus stuff. She said, F them kids. Nobody cares about these kids, y'all. Nobody. They stealing the kids' Adderall. They hunching on the kids. They having parties to the kid, getting them drunk. Don't nobody care about these kids. These are supposed to be kids that's supposed to be taking over for the future, being led by. Oh, you became a whole registered nurse. You can make as much money as you wanted to, and you sat down here and stole Adderall from the kids. You stole Adderall from the kids. You didn't even go to the hospital and steal anything. I guess you thought no one would. Yo, what if it was? She over there on Fatty's panel today. I don't understand, child. I don't understand. Whoo, Lord, help your people. Back this camera up. Child, these cameras is too close today.
Was arrested. Her name is Ivy Purdue Burton. She's 41 years old. She had been working for the Troup County school system. An investigator who started looking into this said he reviewed security camera video that showed this nurse getting up out of her office with manila envelopes containing prescription pills, then going into a bathroom and coming back. That's why they suspected that she was taking these prescription pills that were supposed to go to students.
Cameras everywhere, child. Cameras everywhere.
In one case, they say they examined a prescription pill bottle and found that 53 pills that were supposed to be in there were gone. Late this afternoon, I spoke with a parent on their reaction to the arrest of the former nurse.
It's bad because the kids need their medication, and she was trusted to give it to them, so it's bad.
Now, why is she commenting? Why is she commenting? Ain't always gonna find the colored community. Y'all, this is supposed to be all about white people. Here she come. Here she come, and now I gotta talk about her. Oh, Lord.
The arrest of the former nurse.
It's bad because the kids.
Why does she sound like Loretta Devine in one of Loretta Devine's older movies? I don't know which one. I just hear Loretta Devine, and that's who she looked like, honestly, too. Lord help your people.
On their reaction to the arrest of the former nurse.
It's bad because the kids need their medication, and she was trusted to give it to them, so it's bad.
It's bad. There you go.
Yesterday, this nurse was arrested on 2 felony drug charges. She has been released on bail. The Troup County school system says that she was fired in February. Live.
Good. At least they got something right. This dude always be on too. He be working. Shout out to this guy. Anyway. Lord help your people. Jaquisha had to get on up in there. I be trying, y'all. I be trying to give you a good segment of white people. And what happens? Here comes Jaquita. One more, then we got to go back to the regular stuff. All right. CBS this morning. I tried to show this yesterday. I'm not about to listen to 7 minutes of this, but teen says social media trend convinced him to take dangerous steroids. Here they go blaming somebody else, child.
If your teen is on social media, they could be following so-called looks maxers. Some of these personalities dole out potentially dangerous advice on achieving extreme body transformations. And that includes taking powerful steroids. Adam Yamaguchi takes a look at the risky trend.
It looks
I hope the nurse wasn't trying to sell stuff to ya.
like a healthy habit, but what's hiding underneath tells a different story. 16-year-old Zaid Layla is a high school student from suburban Dallas and drawn into a viral trend.
Why wait 10 years to reach a physique when I can do it in less than a year?
Layla shared this photo from early 2024 when he was 15 years old. Since then, he's documented his transformation.
How does a 16-year-old look like this?
A lot of steroids and a lot of working out, honestly.
Steroids?
Yeah.
So how long have you been on?
I'd say about the last
Social media's fault.
10 months. I was fat, ugly, short, I'd say, which those three things obviously make you an unattractive male. Yeah, and definitely when I started taking the steroids, all those things definitely changed. I got more jacked and better looking, honestly, I'd say for sure.
Those bodies that look like that's out here and then they slim down, which kind of is what women want to look like. It looks weird to me when you walk like this. Is that supposed to be normal? Would y'all feel comfortable walking like that? That already looks weird. Then you come in all the way down here and then whatever happens at the bottom, child, I don't know what happens. But it just always looks weird. Are you comfortable walking like this? It's like you got to walk like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I feel like he used to walk like that. Weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Scroll through fitness videos on any social media or video platform, and you'll see extreme transformations.
Damn, he getting millions of views over here. So that means he's getting paid. That means that he can spend money on more of it. So where the parents at? At 16, I'm assuming that you can't. On TikTok, I'm assuming that you can't have your own channel to be collecting money. Allegedly, I don't know.
Bigger muscles, leaner bodies. These are steroids.
This is the strongest one you can basically get or take.
Right. One of the most toxic.
Yeah, one of the most toxic.
That you are injecting into your body every single day.
Yeah, I mean, they use it on cows.
Tren, short for
You are not a cow.
is a powerful anabolic steroid developed for livestock, not humans, and is a classified.
Developed for livestock. Child, is this any different than putting the liquid stuff in your ass? What's the difference? There's no difference. You're just putting it in your arm, I guess. You want to put something in your body that's meant for a big ass animal?
It's Schedule III drug, making the possession or distribution without prescription illegal.
Where did you learn how to do this?
I watched a few YouTube videos, honestly.
What do your parents think about the fact that you're on steroids?
My dad isn't too supportive of it. He was very what are you doing to yourself? You're gonna hurt yourself. He's just worried for me. I explained to him everything, told him hey, I'm doing this regardless, basically. Even if you tell me not to do it, I'm still gonna do it. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it in the safest way possible. I just want you to know that. I mean, I look healthy. I am healthy. I can show my blood work.
Layla told CBS News he blocked his parents from his social media. They learned of his steroid use after a family member saw a video and informed them. Layla's father declined an on-camera interview, but told us he's deeply concerned about his son and overwhelmed by the misinformation Zaid uses to justify his steroid use.
Are you not worried that you could do real harm to your body?
I'd say I do care, and I know what can come with it. I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible. If I have a heart attack at 30,
You're gonna do this the safest way possible using shit that belongs in a cow.
Justify his steroid use.
Are you not worried that you could do real harm to your body?
I'd say I do care, and I know what can come with it. I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible. If I have a heart attack at 30, I have a heart attack.
Dr. Jason Nagata is a professor of pediatrics.
Clock that. If I have a heart attack at 30, then I just have a heart attack until he has a heart attack at 25.
Pediatrics at the University of California, San Francisco, specializing in male teenage health.
Anabolic steroids in general can...
Oh, you know what? Somebody gonna come back and they're gonna blame Watch. Ain't there a documentary on Netflix about the red pill? They about to blame Oh my goodness gracious. How old is this? Hold on. How old is this? This is a day old. Be prepared to have something else blamed on I'm telling you. See, this is what happens with those male podcasters. This is what they do. Tony Gaskin's about to get a hold of it. Coach Greg Adams is the problem. Clearly the parents ain't gonna do nothing, even though they paid for the home and they paid for the house. But he's gonna do whatever it is he want to do. You can do that on the other side of that door, because you don't run shit here. This is soft parenting too. Who the fuck you talking to? You're not gonna tell me what you gonna do. I tell you what you gonna do. And if you wanna do what you wanna do, meet the other side of that damn door. What the hell is this? I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And that was a father that he was talking to. Child, they don't make he must be LTM. They don't make fathers like they used to, clearly, because ain't no way. I wish I would. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Slap. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It'd be some look where I'm gonna just fall because it's the equivalent of being slapped. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Or I end up on the other side of the door. Where did I end up? Not for that reason. On the other side of the damn. And especially knowing that the kid is using steroids, that's not good for him. Maybe it's time to get him some damn therapy because he clearly don't know, but he ain't gonna listen. And then, like he said, he's like, oh, yeah, basically, I know I can have a heart attack. I don't care. It's not until I'm 30. Because, child, these people think 30 is way far away. It's going to be here, if you're lucky, sooner than you know it. I promise you.
Have really significant consequences to your heart, liver, and kidneys. And trenbolone, because it's so powerful, has even more significant side effects. There is no human safe indication for this animal drug. There are many young people now who aren't actually participating in any types of sports who are using these drugs only for the purposes of looking better.
So this is migrated from the realm of
So where is girlfriend at?
athletics into aesthetics.
Yep, I think
Because, child, if you're a goofball regardless of what your body look like. Just because you got muscles don't mean that you like any more attractive to any of these girls. That they're attracted to you. Child.
it's relatively less recognized that actually with more social media, there have been really extreme pressures for boys to build muscle.
Your social media feed at this point.
Obviously, gym influencers, the top ones right now.
Do you think you would have gotten on steroids without social media?
No. Definitely seeing like people do it is like what makes you want to do it for sure.
It's not hard to get.
No, it's not at all. Anyone can get their hands on it if you just try.
Adam Yamaguchi joins us now. Good morning, Adam.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear no more of this. Hold on. Did y'all see Rachel Dolezal? I didn't even get a chance to see Rachel Dolezal yet. Now you talking about CJ about to be on here? Child, Lord help your people. 8:30 p.m. Tony Gaskins about to have a gasket. Tony Gaskins is about to have a gasket. Thanks for letting me know, child. I'll try my best to be on it as soon as it starts, but if not, I will definitely make sure I watch this. Wow, comes at the right time. Comes right at the right time. Tony Gaskins is gonna be hating. Anyway, thanks for letting me know. See, we be leering around here. Let me go ahead. I got a notification on already. All right. Notification on. All right, one of these, the weekend, maybe I'll catch Rachel. Coach comes first. Anyway. Y'all make sure you watch the show. Let me go ahead and look at this Corey Holcomb stuff before I get to some of this other stuff, because we're about to go back into the color community in a second. All right. Shout out to the white people. Y'all crazy too. Crazy? Deranged? Y'all ain't no different. All right, let me look at actually Mike's Closet TV. Shout out to Mike's Closet TV. So he did a video, and it is Corey Holcomb goes off on Poetic Flakko with nasty allegations. So if you haven't heard, Corey last night on his show allegedly said that Poetic Flakko is allegedly a rapist. Allegedly. So I guess this man is just going to burn it all down and then blame somebody else. Yeah, y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. He's just going to burn it down to the ground. He cannot just shut the hell up. He more like a biatch than the biatches are. He doesn't know how to handle none of this. He's just making stuff worse for himself. Now, I don't know whether it's true or not true, whether there was an allegation against Flakko. People have said that in the comments that, you don't know who Flakko is, child. All I need to know is the videos that he's talking about with regard to whoever, but specifically Corey Holcomb. That's all I care about. I don't need to know his life. I don't need to know nothing about him like that. I'm not dating him. I don't give a fuck, okay? I just need him to drop shit on YouTube. Because I also heard, just as another aside, is that O'Shea got scammed in Africa, which I don't really care. It ain't my money, but allegedly he got scammed for $1 million and is allegedly getting kicked out of Africa. So I don't know if that means he's coming back to California where he's from, but that's just what I heard in the streets. But honestly, I don't care. I don't have to take care of none of these people, and they don't have to take care of me. So just put out the fucking good content that I can look at or react to. That's all I care about. But this sounds crazy. Because Corey doing everything to look into everybody's everything, but won't look in the mirror and look at himself. Won't look in the mirror and look at himself, what he's doing to himself, what he's bringing onto himself. And won't take any accountability for anything that he has done. So even though everybody over here in Black YouTube, for this part of Black YouTube, I should say, was focused on Anton, they still might be child. I don't care about what none of them have to say. They over here focused on Anton and what Anton did and what Anton said and what Anton said, and nothing to say about Corey. So when the stuff came out with him, with the video, the thing with Anton, and then the alleged PDF allegations based off of his own words, mind you, they were finding words. Oh, I should look at Cool Keem in a second. I will. All the words that he was saying about not only the Black community, because he's allegedly pro-Black. Remember, he told Anton, "You don't ever talk about white men, and that's what I do. I lose respect for you." Where all he does is talk about Black women, Black kids in a nasty, negative way.
It's insane.
And then talks about how Black people, Black women or Black kids, allegedly, would do this, would do that, would do this, and do that. Okay, when he was with their mother, he's always been saying crazy stuff about the single moms that he was dealing with. Okay. Nobody had a problem with it. Nobody had nothing to say. They more concerned with Anton because Anton bag chasing. He's supposed to be a Christian. All right, whatever. Flakko was not scared because, Corey tells everybody they backdoor you. Everybody's supposed to deal with it. But as soon as somebody starts talking about him, now he all offended. He upset, whining like a biatch. Even in my comments, if y'all recall. Flakko said, "I ain't worried about you." He keep on making the videos. He keep on making the videos every week, talking about how bad the show is getting. And child, that last video with him and his chicken arms out there singing or whatever, bad. I heard the viewership was one of its lowest last night. But he's not the problem. Now it's Flakko. First it was Anton. Then it was Mika. Then it was Flakko. Who else did he say? Oh, lead attorney. It's everybody but him. It's everybody but him. Oh, the lady that he allegedly mushed, punched, smacked, whatever you want to call it. No accountability, just like a biatch. Then the numbers keep going down and down and down. And then, the Corey stands. Oh, it's not true. It's just getting back to normal. All right, cool. Let it get back to normal. Sounds like things ain't going right. Just like Celie said, till you do right by me. Good luck to that man, but not really, because y'all already know. Shout out to Wayne Lundy, member for 40 months. Always ready, drill sergeant. Shout out to you, boo, and thank you so much. How very, very generous of you. Definitely got to update the banner. Wayne Lundy's been around clearly for at least 40 months, been here since the beginning. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you and Mrs. Lundy for your support. He said, for your continuous contributions to our society, stay up, auntie, and stay on they asses. You already know. You already know. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Let's hear what Mike Closet TV has to say about it.
The beef between Corey Holcomb and Poetic Flakko just took a turn I was not expecting at all, and it's definitely one that they would never be able to come back from. Now, last night on the 5150 show, Corey Holcomb made some allegations that Poetic Flakko is a rapist. Now,
this outfit, y'all. This outfit. All right. I'm gonna let it go, child. I'm gonna let it go.
these are some very, very nasty allegations, especially if you're gonna put these on somebody. Now, this is somebody that actually says that you should not put a jacket on him because he's a black man, but at the same time, he's going out his way to put a jacket on somebody else. But is it fair? There's some people that have been making videos about each other constantly. But I mean, Corey is upset that Poetic Flakko made some videos about him exposing some PDF comments that he has made himself. But Corey does go on last night to a show to say that he did his research, he found out Poetic Flakko's real name, and he's about to expose all those very soon.
On the internet,
so
people,
he's dox?
Especially your own
people.
Hold on.
So he's about to dox? There's no doxing. It's just content. Well, that's what they say. So he's about to dox? So you go and find out now you want to dox somebody allegedly? Let me go back.
body. Now, this is somebody that actually says that you should not put a jacket on him because he's a black man, but at the same time, he's going out his way to put a jacket on somebody else. But is it fair? These are two people that have been making videos about each other constantly. But I mean, Corey is upset that Poetic Flakko made some videos about him exposing some PDF comments that he has made himself. But Corey does go on last night to a show to say that he did his research, he found out Poetic Flakko's real name, and he's about to expose all those very soon.
Shouldn't he have already known his real name since he gave him a cease and assist? Not a cease and desist, a cease and assist. Maybe that got something to do with basketball.
On the internet, people, especially your own people, it's disappointing when you see your own people coming with
Are you kidding?
nonsense that ain't true about you.
The man that's been talking and calling everybody Backdooria for years is going to have the nerve and the audacity to say this. This man calls body bacteria that he was over there apologizing to JB Fox a few weeks ago. Because he calls everyone Backdooria. Black people. He talks disparagingly about black females and women and kids. Disgustingly. Now all of a sudden it's your own? Oh my goodness. Child, I'm so sick of you colors. I'm telling you, the audacity. Wow. Thank you, Kofa. He said Corey's outfit. Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. He didn't go on from bad to worse, and it's worsening and worser. I know those aren't words, but that's how bad it is. At least he got them arms covered up. Praise the Lord.
Somebody lie on you. That's what is so disappointing when you're like, where did they get that? Why are they saying that about me? But there was a guy, and I would never say his name. This guy was going around talking about, I do PDF jokes or whatever the fuck that is.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Talk about Corey and his PDF jokes and all like that.
Right.
And then I was looking online and I was like, he doesn't use his real name. That's a red flag to me. Whenever somebody online and you don't know who they are, I have investigations done.
No shade, but do you think he said that about Fawcett Media, Bueller? Do you think he said that about Riva TV? No shade, Bueller. Do you think he said that about the Crimson Cure? Bueller? No? Because, you know, as long as they saying good stuff about him, he ain't got no problem with it. But as soon as someone has some sort of a pushback, now all of a sudden it's against him and it's against your own people. And all it is a lie. And what the hell is this? Child, y'all been talking about this for 3 months now. Goodbye.
On who you are. And boy, what I found out about this one. Oh my God.
He better be right. Who just said that they think it's Flacco's cousin? Yes, he's definitely a hypocrite.
Thanks for the tip.
Where did it go? Somebody said that it might be his cousin. Somebody said that. I'm sorry, I missed the comment. I mean, I saw it, but now I don't know where it's at. So you better be right if you're about to be out here doxing, because you know that if you've been arrested, you probably got public, what is it called? A picture, whatever it's called, when you get arrested and booked, your booking photo or something, right? You better be right if you're about to put this information out. That's all I'm saying. Because that's going to really be a problem for it. See, a lot of these people don't know when to say when. Just don't know when to let shit go, and you continue to talk too much, and then you get your ass into trouble. Or you're trying to do so much more because you're trying to prove something to who? The internet don't give a shit. All you're doing is prolonging the conversation by continuing to address it, honestly. So now we want to take it a step up. Remember what he did to Lead? He kind of doxed Lead, even though most of us know his name. But he put that address out there and a picture of it. So now you want to put this stuff out on Flakko, allegedly knowing his name. So if nobody knows his name, I don't know his name. I'm sure people do, but I don't know his name. And then you're going to come and put it out here. And then if you end up being wrong, then what? Ain't this how Tasha got in trouble? Similarly, something. She was saying something about Cardi B that wasn't true. I don't hear no allegedly's coming through either, y'all. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for another 10. He said, does Corey think if he dresses like he rides bulls, us blacks are going to forget what we've seen in his closet? His top is PDF. Poor decisions, fool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Woo! Lord help your people. Oh, shit. This is a wild duh.
I'm like, first of all, who in the hell would call a black man in this society in America anything that got to do with pedophile behavior? Who would ever say that about?
What black man would ever say anything about other black men being backdooria? Who would ever do that? Who would ever do that? This fake outrage nigga. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? The hypocrites are hypocriting in 2026. We need to put that on a cup. The hypocrites are, shout out to House of Hypocrites. The hypocrites are hypocriting in 2026. That's why I lose respect for you, because you don't ever talk about white men. You don't ever talk about white men. You SMD the black community. Say it again. Say it again. That's what I don't do. That's what I don't do. But this one is backdooria, and this one is backdooria, and this one is backdooria. And I'm gonna put your minor child on the internet, and then I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say, who's the bitch? And I'm gonna do this. All blacks, all blacks, all black people. You don't ever talk about white people. That's why I lose respect for you. You don't care about your own community. I'm for black people. What are we doing to Flakko? What did we do to Anton? What are these words you were saying about all the women that you were sleeping with? What did you say about your daughter? What did you say about Anton's daughter and wife? None of these people are white. And white people, calm down. I'm not saying that that's okay. All I'm saying is, it's a hypocrite going hypocrite here in 2026, clearly. So I guess people, all the colored community is supposed to say, oh, poor Corey, you black, I'm black, we black. Nigga, please. Because like I said, all this does is show and prove the 55 millionth, and I know I keep using that number, 2,827.5th time. These MFers don't care about nobody. They barely care about themselves. So I know GD Weather don't care about me. So I'm not sure why people think I'm supposed to give a fuck about them. And this is an alleged famous person, child. This is a person who has something to lose allegedly because he's a famous person somewhere. Outside of YouTube, I don't know what the fuck this man. I mean, I know he's a comedian. I ain't seen him in shit. He ain't famous to me. He's just a nigga on YouTube talking about people on YouTube as a YouTuber. Hypocrisy. All day, half the night. Where are the white men talk, Corey? Where are your conversation about white men? Ain't seen none of it since January the 13th. After all that hoopla, bullshit that you said about Anton. But you know, the colored community can't seem to see anything for some reason. Whatever. I see it. The nerve. Ashy Foot is up in here. Thank you, Boo. He said, I see Corey took my advice and wore his I'm a Nigerian safari tour guide outfit. Excuse me. I don't know who. Maybe he must have lost, allegedly, his fashionista, if there was one, because the wardrobe is going down, down, down. The last decent thing I feel like he had was that hat that was brown, dark brown and light brown, two-tone, looking like a Neapolitan with no strawberry. That was a nice hat. Now, last week and this week, woo, Lord help your people.
Like, man, that's like against the law in so many ways. Like, even your enemy, you don't put that on them unless it's got receipts.
Unless it's true.
Unless it's true.
Another way that could be true.
Why would somebody do?
Now there's rules. Remember when he was talking about the daughter, Anton's daughter? And what did everybody say? He a comedian. But he a comedian. He said he a dirtbag because he a comedian. Oh, but the comedian can't handle it. The comedian can dish it, but the comedian can't handle it. What a bitch ass. Add another bitch ass nigga to the bitch ass nigga list. Let's add another bitch ass nigga to the bitch ass nigga list. He a comedian.
Something like that. Oh man, I did research on this dude.
Really?
push up in a nigga faggo.
Now, it doesn't matter if you're blue, black, red, or green. None of that. If you got any type of PDF allegations around you, those don't get exposed and those don't get talked about. So it doesn't matter if you're black. That doesn't matter at all. Corey, you be saying some really nasty and weird stuff in the past, and people made videos about that. That's just what it is. When you're a public figure, that's what's going to happen. People going to talk about you a lot. But the thing is, if you said that you found this man's name and you got these allegations to him, you got to have them right. Because Party Flakko's...
It better be right. It better be right. And you best not be doxing.
Name is not like anything that's really a hidden secret. Anybody on their phone right now could just type in what is Poetic Flakko's real name. It's going to tell you Frederick Jolly. He spoke about this on numerous podcasts and talked about some allegations that people actually tried to put on him. He's exposed and let it be known.
Wait, Tether, Jala, Frederick Jala. Shout out to Frederick Jala, who lives in Nebraska. Is that a Tether name?
Like, that's my cousin, or that's somebody that's a relative of him. It's not the same name. It's similar, but it's not the same person at all. I guess the birthdays or something don't match up.
Been dissing me for the last couple months, maybe 5 or 6 months, but he crossed the line with this and the other things he said that I'm probably going to review in another video. He told just some bold-faced lies on me, even tried to allude that I'm on the registry, which is not true at all, right? Like, absolutely not true, right?
Oh, Corey spoke about this before and I missed it? I don't remember that.
Like, you know, like try to allude that I'm a felon. It's not true at all.
But he's already addressed this type of allegations at all. So if Corey is going online to make these type of statements, it's not like Poetic Flakko can sue him because he never said his name.
Child, is he using that same lawyer? That's probably half the battle right there, using that same lawyer.
But he's just kind of shooting himself in his foot because it doesn't even look right. It's like the points that you're making are not going to stand when you really try to expose these things.
That's what I call him. I don't know the other name. I call him push up in a nigga faggo. I did research on this guy. This man is a rapist. This man is a rapist. Did you don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people.
That shit better be true. Wasn't no allegedly. Did y'all hear an allegedly? That shit better be true. I'm not saying that I want it to be true. Shout out to Poetic Flakko. I got no beef with him, but this man just straight up just said that's what it is. Ain't no allegedly, ain't no question. He just straight up said it. That is definitely how Tasha K got in trouble with Cardi B. That's what I meant to say if that's not what I said earlier. Wow. Wow. Ashley Foot, thank you, boo. He said, why Corey holding on to that mic like he's a co-star in a Mr. Marcus joint? Who's Mr. Marcus? He's so crazy. I don't know who Mr. Marcus is, but thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. This is a mess, y'all. Listen, the messaging has always been that men, all men, but I'm speaking about black men, will come together, you call each other names, you'll duke it out even, and y'all problem solve and resolve. And in this case, this started with Anton, Corey and Anton. And they didn't go, fighting on screen, which was good because they shouldn't have, because I totally believe that Anton could have lost his shit too. So cooler heads prevailed from that perspective. And then it went on from there. But this is now January, February, March, April. So we're deep in the third month pause, about to be going into May soon, damn enough, for this to be going on 4 months. And it looks like while it's simmering with Anton, and he's not losing anything. He's showing that he still got millions of subs. He just came off of Stephen A. Smith. I'm sure he'll be on somebody else's show soon enough. He's still going around. He's still got 2,000 people in the chat on Millionaire Morning Show, whatever the hell they do at night, because I'm not there. Corey Holcomb views are lowering. People are leaving. It's not the crowd that it used to be. He's all over the place. There's just no structure to the show. The people that work behind the scenes are a hot mess. He might as well hire my grandchildren. He have a better production staff than them. So he just wants to go scorch earth because he wants to be mad at someone else instead of somebody that's really his friend taking him aside and say, bruh, you got to calm the fuck down. You got to get your shit together. Remember, he said he was losing gigs. He the one coming on here looking like partial, like he losing muscle in his arms, looking half damn crazy. The videos that people have been talking about, and not just Flakko, is his own words. It's what it sounded like. You said that shit. No one's making it up. No one's pulling it out of their ass. It's on YouTube. They just replaying the shit like all the people that are replaying Anton shit. But when it comes to you, you now got to take everything personally. Imagine trying to fight every single person that says something about you, y'all. This is part of being a content creator. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting everybody on the internet. That would be your life, okay? So that's why I don't give a fuck, okay? Keep that shit on the internet. That's all I gotta say, okay? He trying to fight everybody. The girl, TMZ, Harvey in particular, Anton, maybe that simmered down, Flakko, lead attorney. You trying to fight that lady, Alex Haley, or whatever her name was. He trying to fight everybody. How, Swag? You can't work if you trying to fight the whole damn world. When do you have time to work? When do you have time to make jokes? Don't y'all have to make jokes up or something like that? When do you have time to practice? Then started losing gigs. He said that shit. He was losing gigs. He's losing views on here. It's going down, pause, for him. His own problem, because he's not focused on what he needs to be focused on, which is his craft, his career, his business. He worrying about everybody else and what everybody else got to say. This is crazy. I mean, I don't give a damn. I really don't. I really don't. Because it's the nerve and the audacity. Because where I do know Corey from is from him and everything that he says about women, in particular, Black women. Blogs would always talk about it. And I'm just like, okay, dude, okay, though. You know, you got your right to say whatever. And then talk about the celebrities like the rest of us do, right? But then the stuff that they were talking about with what you said about women that you were with and their kids getting in the bed and all that type of stuff, that's icky. It's icky. You said that shit. Those are your own words. Ain't nobody making that up. You said that shit. They putting compilations together of it. So it's okay for people to do it on Anton, but it's not okay for anybody to do it for you. So now you fighting the world. Anton ain't out here fighting the world. He finally said something about 1 or 2 people, right? He's not trying to fight all these people that's talking about him. He ain't got time for that. And if he is, I'm telling you, he's doing it the legal way. That's what I think. I don't know nothing. But ain't no way him, Anton, is going to amass everything that he has amassed in order to have it tossed away over some bitch asses on YouTube or this nigga right here, who's quickly going down right in front of our eyes. I don't care what nobody say. Thank you, Wayne, with another 10. Appreciate you, hon. He said, this coward made shirts with another man's wife and child on it. He's exactly that, a bitch ass nigga. Corky is most likely getting piped by someone with allegedly with a full beard. Back Korea. Back Korea, that's funny. Back Korea. Like he really has forgotten that anybody that he don't like, he just says that they're Backdoria. With the quickness. With the quickness he was saying that shit. Now all of a sudden he's put upon. And he's just gonna come straight out and say this about this man. No allegedly, no kinda, no nothing. Just straight say it. You better be right. You better be right.
This man is a rapist. This man is a rapist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a nigga Fago. Got a rape charge.
How childish does he sound saying these made up stupid ass names at the same time? Just coming up with these dumb ass names. First of all, we know who you're talking about, so it makes it even more stupid that you're saying it. Just say the damn name. You sound childish. You sound stupid.
I cannot with this one.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week.
Who's been going back and forth every week? Has Anton been talking about Corey Holcomb? No. I think he went the first week, the second week when he was talking about the kid, and then he was done. The nigga who been talking about this every week is going to talk about he not going to do. What happened to the cease and assist, child? What happened to the cease and assist? I'm not going back every week. You doxed TLA. I'm not going back and forth every week. You talk shit about TMZ, Harvey Levin, that woman, and the woman that you allegedly mushed, even though we see it on camera. But I'm going to say allegedly.
Thanks for the tip.
Really, but allegedly, just in case. That's a good picture. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That's a good one. Hold on. Pause. People put pictures on thumbnails. Yeah. Remember when he learned about memberships? You don't even know your own damn business, child. I tell you, Negroes take nothing seriously except for foolishness. Ashley, thank you, hon. He said, not sure if this was brought up, but Corey came close to causing Theo Coop to lose his channel over clips Theo made 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, YouTube saw through that bullshit. Forget him and his 51 shitty people. I didn't know that's over then. I heard about it, but I didn't know there was an outcome. Yeah, because I was like, Theo ain't even one of the people that's been making videos about this man anytime lately. Not one bit. Like I said, he talking about, oh, people don't use their own names. You think he know Fawcett Media's name, Crimson Cure's name, River TV's name? He ain't worrying about them because ain't nothing negative coming from there, none of them. Only when it's something negative. Child, the all damn audacity. Corey came close to causing Theo to lose his channel over clips Theo made 2 years ago. Yeah, that's around the time that he was talking about him. Yep. It was no time recent for sure, which is why it was weird that he would go after Theo of all people. Child, these people don't care. That's what I said. The color community always worrying about white people when they need to be worried about other colors in the community, because that's always where most of the shit comes from. Say I'm lying.
I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason.
This nigga an expert on the internet when he don't even know about the fucking algorithm.
Thanks for the tip.
Child, just tell on yourselves. Like I said, you can just tell people who don't know what the hell they talking about. And every week he shows and proves he don't know what the hell he talking about. But when people can't shut the fuck up, that's usually when they get in trouble. I'm not gonna go back and forth every week. Been going back and forth every week since January the 13th, 2026, child. Thank you for another 500. He said, Theo, don't be doing anything too crazy. I rock with Theo. I'm glad Theo survived. Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. He's the one that can stand to do Kendra G. I cannot. I give it all to him. But we are going to go over Cam and Kendra interview this weekend. Try to see if Trent I'm going to try to see if Trent has time to do it. And then we'll do it on Saturday and Sunday. We got more important things to tend to than those two. But anyway, come on, Cha.
They don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape.
They said
talking
it
about
again.
a black man. First of all, he's a fucking immigrant.
Oh, he's a fucking immigrant, y'all. Oh, this is good. So, coloreds, blacks, FBAs, African Americans, chocolates, ebonies. Y'all been out here fighting for immigrants, remember? Y'all out here fighting for, not immigrants, illegals, remember? Illegal immigrants. Y'all out here fighting for them. Y'all want to make sure that they stay. Your man's here got a problem with an immigrant. I wonder how many immigrants, legal or otherwise, are following 5150. Now, maybe not the illegals, okay? But let's we not act like ain't no Haitians around here, which reminds me about the Haitian that just did something horrible. We'll talk about that. But, what are you gonna do? Go call ICE, baby. Dun 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 dun. Is that what he's about to do now? You gonna try to weaponize ICE? I thought the color community was all want to take ICE down. Then you want to use them whenever you want to. Allegedly, I don't know. That's what he's gonna do. That's not what I'm not saying that because y'all know we like certain tethers over here. Okay, but that's the first place you go to. Wow. So you don't really like your black brothers and sisters. Now I'm sure they gotta be FBA. He probably never even heard of the term FBA. Now he differentiating because he done did his research. Wow. But y'all be talking about white people are the problem. I would disagree with that.
And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with rape.
Grape, like grapes, yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on
it. Stand on it. Something happened to that channel. Make sure, remember, you stood on it, okay? Now, I don't think you should have to censor, but you know you do for the most part around here. But he said he wants to stand on it. Now, he know who, what does he call Tasha K? Funky K or something like that? Shout out to Tasha K. Now, you know what happened with Tasha K, but you still running off at the mouth, but you don't go back and forth every week while going back and forth every week. But I digress.
Immigrant was charged with rape.
Grape, like grapes, yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get fun.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost. He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? That's CI business, boy. Let me tell y'all something, boy. Let me tell y'all something. On this internet, everybody who really got a platform and you ain't down with the get down, you about to be challenged. This is a sale.
So in other words, if you don't SMD Corey Holcomb, then he coming after you. Now, tell me the name of any white channel that talks about Corey Holcomb. Bueller. Name them. Name 5 white channels that talk about Corey Holcomb. Bueller. And not like Entertainment Tonight. I'm talking about content creators. Anybody? Bueller? Anyone? And Godfather Sports is absolutely right. But he was working on trying to get R. Kelly out of jail based off of a call on the internet that he left on the internet. But now he has a problem with alleged immigrant Flakko and an alleged grape allegation that he said was a thing. But he loved black people. Allegedly. But Anton is wrong because he don't talk about white people. I'm sorry. Has anyone heard Corey since January the 13th, 2026? Talk about anybody white? Anybody? Anyone? All right, you got one. Vlad TV. Anybody? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Anybody? Hypocrites going hypocrite all 2026. Hypocrites hypocriting all 2026. Just like Funky Dineva and the gang, who's telling ya that if you voted for Trump or you support conservatorship or you support Republicans, that y'all need to go somewhere. You need to put something on here to talk about who you voted for because you can't come around none of us. That's what he said. Whilst using Meta, who supports Republicans, I'm going to just say Republicans, whilst using Twitter, owned by Elon Musk, whilst using YouTube, who contribute to Republicans. Forget all that. Forget all that. These are the people that they think we're supposed to listen to?
I can't believe this.
Yeah, can go ahead and listen to them. Yeah, I got that. Thank you so much. You're being awesomely generous tonight. Thank you so much, Wayne. Appreciate you, hun. He said he's a G, yeah. He stands on that. Look at how he's pointing his fingers. Whites don't talk about him the same way whites aren't looking for his shows, booking him for shows. Vlad pays them because Vlad is a sucker as well. Oh, no. Now, allegedly, Vlad is a culture vulture, but the colored stay on that show now, don't they? I always, hypocrites be hypocriting. Hypocrites be hypocriting. All I've ever heard is Vlad is a culture vulture. Vlad is a culture vulture. And then the same blacks be going on there. They most certainly be on there. So they're okay with that culture vulture, I guess, probably because he's married to a black woman, allegedly. I don't know if it's really true or not. So then I guess it's okay. And then they turn around and say he's a culture vulture. Because, child, as soon as something happens, I'm sure that he got some stuff on Offset where as soon as that stuff happened with Offset, he puts the videos out. That's what he tends to watch him. But I tend to see him come up when when something happens and he got some archives of someone, he re-puts it back out. That's great for repurposing content on the strength of you colors. Cause y'all like it, we love it. I'm sure DL Hughley been on there, Clown L, Ricky. I don't know about Rolly. Them 3 girls, maybe not them 3 girls, because I don't know if they got anything worth talking about. Wow. This is interesting. Shout out to Mike Closets TV.
Phone, whether you talking on it or not, it's recording everything he's saying. So everybody who get mad at these guys on the internet, whatever you say about them, whatever you plot about them is being recorded because they giving motherfuckers years in jail because of this cell phone. They trying to trick you out the streets, homie. Don't say what you gonna do around this thing ever in life. This is a recording device. This is a private eye that we got right here. But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE.
The one thing that kind of threw me off about this, I wish that Corey probably did some better research, because if it was true, like you said, that he was convicted.
Wasn't Flakko a part of Adam 27 or whatever his name is? Wasn't he on his show at some point, from what I understand? Because I don't watch him either. That's that dude that allowed his wife to be effed by some black guy and she liked it so much. Didn't they used to be together for something, for a show or something, Adam 22? So you gonna be on Adam 22. It's No Jumper. Okay, maybe it's No Jumper. He was on that shit, but he hiding from ICE. This nigga just be saying any old thing. Child, this nigga be saying any old thing. He was there for a minute. Flakko interviewed RZA from like Old Dirty Bastard and them, I think. Child, see, I don't watch that shit. I don't. No shade. Adam 22 is creator and the host of No Jumper. Okay. What in the world? Wow. If it so moves you, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, RZA Islam? Is that a religion? Child, listen, I don't know everything. Okay, I don't know everything. But I do know that a hypocrite is hypocrite in here in 2026. A lot of them. But we're talking about Corey today. Wow.
Convicted and lost an appeal. So that means somebody had to do some jail time. So when have we seen Poetic Flakko in jail at all? If you do your research really, like if you go to the videos on this page, you look at the history, you do look up his age, you look up, all right, where he probably went to school. When wouldn't he have time to have gone to prison or something like that? So like you gotta.
So for those that know about No Jumper Adam 22, if y'all watch it, and you know that Flakko was on there, co-hosting, I think you're saying, and Mike here is saying that based off of his timeline, he hasn't had time to go to jail because he's been creating content. So does anyone know that? Because I know some people have been saying, you don't know, talking to me in the comments about Flakko's past. And I'm just like, I don't, because I don't care. I don't care to be looking everybody in the world up because they ain't in my life. Why do I care? I just need them to make the content. That's it. Too many other people take shit too damn seriously. I don't care. So is that something? Do y'all know? What it is, Auntie? A lot of these influencers go on No Jumper and or Vlad TV. Yeah. A lot of hoes go on No Jumper, I think too. This can't be real life. Flakko came on his show and showed his ID. The grape charge is his cousin. Goodbye. Are you the one that said it earlier? Y'all, let me tell you something. Flakko ain't stupid as far as I can tell. Let this shit really not be true. And I don't not believe you. And I don't say that I do believe it because I don't know. But this man, not Mike. Corey is saying this with like emphatically, he knows it like he knows the back of his black ass hand. He gonna have a problem. Because ain't no allegedlys, ain't no questions. It's a straight, this is what it was, which is why Darlene and Craig was trying to tell him also to watch how you're saying it for the YouTube channel. He don't care because he just knows it like the back of his hand. Probably got the same information from that lawyer. Allegedly. I don't know. That man probably went back to The Wire because he certainly looked like he could be Bunk's cousin.
Do more research when you look into these type of things. And I'm not defending nobody at all. All I'm just saying is that when you try to put a jacket on somebody, at least when we dropped the videos about Corey and the PDF jokes, it was videos to follow. I'm gonna have one literally drop right here. Some more comments he's saying.
You ever looked at a bitch's daughter room who almost grown?
Oh, here we go. Jesus.
This shit go out. That's amazing. In 3 weeks, gonna see this whole episode on SVU. I can't crack any jokes.
Unless it was a party.
Come here, boy, let me show you how to fuck a bitch. Is that a good thing to do?
No.
Because my son is coming to town this week. He's 16. Should I take him somewhere?
No.
What are these bathhouses out here?
Are you
Get
serious?
his ass washed by a bitch?
I don't think
At
so.
16?
No, I don't think so. Unless
Just
he's
relax and let it happen, boy.
No, if he was 18, maybe.
What's that 16-year-old kid look when they getting their ass washed by a grown bitch?
Let
us scrub you.
Oh,
Wait,
stop squirming.
You looking at you be like this?
Right.
He's crying, he's sniffling?
Let it happen.
Right.
Uh-oh.
It's all right.
Get your dick washed, boy.
I sit down like, wow.
Any of the bitches you fuck with,
that was foul what you did, but damn.
ever walk in on you? Like, they saw you dick or something? Anybody want to talk about that?
Wait, what?
Any of the bitches you fuck with, their kids saw you naked or something?
No. No, never.
It was an accident, but it happened.
Yeah, almost.
One of the kids walked in the room, and me and the mama was under the cover naked, and then one of the little girls got under the cover and was like, oh, I was like, yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm in here too. How old was the little girl?
Probably about 9.
Oh, she wasn't that young.
She saw why her mama ain't charging me no rent.
She was like 3 or some shit. She's like, mommy.
She saying why your mama charging no rent.
What?
So it goes into say like what you're saying don't really even fit, because if you're gonna put that jacket on the man, you gotta have some receipts and actually show the proof. Like, don't just go on your podcast right now and say it. Show the receipts right then and there, just like we did with the videos. So he claims that part of Flakko was hiding out in the Dakotas, but that's not the case. Like bro has said numerous times, that's where he's raised, that's where he's from, that's hometown for him. So nobody's hiding out in LA. I'm sure it has many videos and beefs that this dude has had. Somebody would have definitely been trying to expose this a long time ago, and it would have been out there and open for everybody to see. I don't think Corey Flakko's career would have been as successful as it is if these allegations that Corey is trying to put upon him are true, because it definitely would have been out there. If he said somebody's been convicted and denied a plea, if that man would have had a mugshot for that, we would have all saw it by now.
Right.
Homie.
Why wouldn't, because Corey's not doing this himself. He clearly has someone else doing it. Where's the mugshot? Where's the mugshot? You should have the mugshot. In my opinion, if you're going to come out here and be emphatically saying this is what it is with no question whatsoever. Shout out to Wayne Lundy with 20 memberships. You're too much. I appreciate you. I just feel like somebody must have got their taxes back.
Couple of balls soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that back refund. Yeah. You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl, that's my job. Yeah. Coming by your taxes. I'm asked, what the what? What the money reside? What the money reside? What the money reside? What the money reside? And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay.
Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Shout out to all of the channel members. Thank you all so much. Wayne Lundy, we saw it, been here for a long ass time. I appreciate that. Y'all just don't know. You know what matters is oh my God, who was it the other day? I forget who, here in Philly, child. I can't think of his name right now. Said that it's about the same people, the people that keep coming back, and we get to know each other, the community, the besties and everything. Then we be seeing each other in other people's chats, support each other. When we go over to on FDNHT, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. And thank you for being here. You could be anywhere on YouTube right now. You choose to be here. I appreciate you. If you're on the replay, I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much, Wayne. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. If you did catch a membership, please make sure you thank Wayne Lundy for your membership. Appreciate y'all. Somebody just said, El Castigator, I think it was you that said that he didn't say his name. He has inferred enough. Like, you don't have to say his name. He inferred and gave enough information to conclude who he's talking about. And that's another reason why him saying these goofy ass names, it's like, you're just trying to use a variation of the daggone name, sir. You're not, he can't even just keep that part close to the vest either. He just got to say some variation of their name. Just like when he said, Fruit Booty Buttons. Like, child, please. He's just out here talking. Talking to his own damn detriment for what? A man that allegedly is not going to go back and forth every week while going back and forth every week.
This is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you not.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Legit. And even if you are legit, do anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they tried to get
I know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. But this
I called
man,
ice on somebody. I called ice on a warm drink. I said, man, this shit hot, man.
You crazy. You called ice on a warm
Is
drink.
it wrong to call ice though? Is that snitching?
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This mark I'm talking about.
Oh, you can't snitch when it's seriously illegal activities. But when you butt hurt, that's when you can snitch. So I can't keep up with the color community and the rules, child. That's why I just be like, y'all got that. Leave me all the way the fuck alone. Y'all got that. Y'all stay over there. Y'all stay over there.
I don't know where he at. We gonna see. Because them ICE agents know, they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up, bitch. Talking crazy about the streets.
Someone who's non-skinny talking about someone being fat.
Crazy about the streets. And this motherfucker been caught a rape out here in the States. And he's a fucking immigrant. Are you fucking serious, boy? He said, did he get up with you?
Yeah.
I mean, don't say no name. Yeah. He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
No, more talk on who you're talking about by talking about what he said, of which we've seen because the shit's here on the internet. Okay.
I gotta look. I gotta read it. Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
Yeah.
You're a rapist, boy.
When that thing first went around.
Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. We got your appeal. We got everything. Homie, you talk about a G that's been out here too long. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, obese.
As you go back and forth.
Rapist? You don't even want pussy. You don't even want pussy. What the fuck you trying to get some pussy for? You knew you was gonna get mad. Take it.
Here we go with the more backdooria. As long as he says it, then it's okay. Got it.
Now you see, Craig didn't even want to get into this. I feel like Craig didn't even want Corey.
Craig is into it. Craig could shut the fuck up, but he don't know how to shut the fuck up. I ain't got no empathy or sympathy for him.
Even bring this topic up because he already know how it's gonna go. Flakko already said that he reached out to Craig, gave him the address so that Corey could properly send a cease and desist.
All right. Or hit up Craig. All right. I reached out to Craig and let Craig know, hey, tell Corey I will give him my address for him to send it to it if he wants the address. Or you can just email it.
But that's not the case. Corey has the right address, or alleges that he does. But Poetic already hit up Craig and tried to give him the address so he can send him the cease and desist and do what he got to do. So, like, bro, did you have the address the first time when you say you sent the cease and desist or not? Because you just be going on her just talking and lying.
Exactly. He did say he already had the address because he sent the cease and assist. Remember? But Flakko never got the cease and assist. So, did he really have the address? Where are you sending shit to, child? Just on here talking and saying any old thing.
Audience, but it's like you see who your audience is, and like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they just fall for anything, whatever that man be saying, because it's just a malarkey. And I just don't think it's cool how you just throwing a jacket on somebody without the receipts. You gotta have the receipts. At least when we dropped our videos, bro, the receipts was following right afterwards. Now and then it's just more receipts that are not facts at all. Like Corey even said that this man is from Haiti. Poetic Flakko is not from Haiti at all. The dude is from like Liberia, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in Africa. He is not from Haiti at all.
Hey, boy, I ain't said it, but I will. I know your name sound desperate. I might let one of these YouTube guys have your real name if they can't find it. It ain't
How do you
hard.
call ICE? You call 911 and then
They actually have
You go to the airport and you say what's up to them people.
Oh my
And they be like,
Yeah,
hey.
right now, if I want to call ICE, so I call 911 and say, hey, like, is
Them
there-
ICE be like, "Ooh, I need some bus. You got somebody good?" I was like, I got one for you, baby. ICE, them ICE agents, they get paper for who they grab and turn in.
Yeah.
Homie, I got y'all. I got a big fat Haitian.
So y'all think that ICE is just taking calls from Corey Holcomb and then like, you know what, Corey, we got you. So who really thinks that that's how that works? So no one thinks that people are already calling ICE. I know you saw that story with the lady who got her thing done, her house done by some illegals, and then she called ICE on them. I don't even know if I really believe that damn story. So y'all think that in everything that ICE has to do, they just take calls from people and say, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Okay. All right.
Who raping people in the States. Or have raped somebody in the States, according to this paperwork we got.
You know, that's illegal in Haiti. They ain't got no laws in Haiti.
So, bro, when you have your receipts, you got to come with some facts because it just makes everything that you say wrong. Everything that you're saying is like incorrect. So now you look crazy because you're trying to put the jacket on somebody without having actual proper receipts. You can't just be so quick with it trying to get it in the news out there. You got to try to do your research, make sure you got the right information and everything like that. If anything, you should have just replied back when he said he sent Craig the address and just sent your cease and desist and went about your day. So you got to actually let it be known. What are the lies that 40 Flakko said? What are the lies? If you're saying that somebody lied on you, but at the same time, if he really said some lies, you would have sent cease and desist. But you can't. Because what did you do in Iceland? That's all we asked in the video. What did you do in Iceland?
He brought up Iceland. Y'all remember Iceland where it's legal under the 16 or something?
Why did you make the comments about the girls' daughters that you was in relationships with whenever you was alone or around their kids? Why did you make the comment about the little girl when she was drinking some juice? Why did you feel like that was a sexual thing? That's all that was. So with all this just projection and this trying to just be so defensive about everything, and then you're weeks later with it, or a month later almost, it just ain't gonna go right, bro. Because you gotta have your facts in order, especially if you're gonna try to put a jacket on somebody like this. Hey man, but I don't know. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down below.
Yeah, child. Shout out to My Closet TV. This is a mess.com. Child, just when we think we're getting up out of this stuff, something else comes up, child. They just cannot let this mess go. This is half damn crazy. That is a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. Wow. All right. Well, that's it for now. Whoa. Let me see if Flakko did anything. I mean, I know it. He got to have time, but let me see. Odds weigh in. Oh, I was about to say, O'Shea did a video, but that one's old. Nah, the last thing he did was, let me tell you something. If it come out tonight, that's what we're doing in the morning. If he puts a video out tonight, which he might not, because if he's going to take a legal route, he might not even come out with a video. You know what I'm saying? But I will be looking in the AM, and if that's what happens, then that's what I will, that's what we'll be talking about in the morning. After that, child, I don't even want to go over the rest of this stuff because I don't care. I just don't care about the rest of that. That was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. I was not expecting all that. That was a lot. Yeah, y'all. I think that's it. I feel like I need a drink after all that. That was a lot, y'all. Woo! Lord help your people. Let me see. Let me give you something to close out on because I still got to do that Brandy stuff. Is that Philly? Y'all want to see some crime is down? Let's do a few crime is down. Chick-fil-A is back in the news. A fight in Chick-fil-A line leads to SHOOTing during breakfast rush. Child, y'all can't even go to breakfast. Lord help your people.
People in line at Chick-fil-A ended up dodging bullets this morning. Now, a 44-year-old man is in jail and the restaurant, well, it's closed. It happened after 8 o'clock this morning in Gwinnett County inside the restaurant on Scenic Highway in Snellville. Channel 2's Aaron Rogers is live there right now. Aaron, police say they're surprised by this shooting.
Is this Georgia?
They are, Karen, because it happened at 8:20 in the morning. As you can imagine, this restaurant was packed with people. And take a look through here. You can see it all unfolded right in front of the cash register.
It's wild, honestly. I mean, it's sad.
This is Atlanta. Oh, no. I cannot. Can y'all stop, please?
She was fucking his best friend. So, you know, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
I'm going to need Atlanta to get it together. They are competing. They are competing, yeah.
People and police alike.
Shocked.
Surprised at what unfolded at the Snellville Chick-fil-A just before 8:30 Tuesday morning.
There were several people inside.
Two of those people, police tell me, got into an argument.
We're standing in line to order food directly in front of the cash registers.
Then police say the victim got physical.
He punched him, and then the suspect pulled the gun. Once the victim realized that he had pulled a gun, he was running for the door. The suspect was firing at him.
The victim got shot once, but should be okay. Police arrested 44-year-old Jamal Jenkins in the restaurant.
I don't understand why.
Not Jamal. Not Jamal. Not Jamal Jenkins. Oh my God.
People are so on edge these days, so angry.
I spoke to a man with Chick-fil-A off camera who told me the staff is shaken up, but everyone is okay. Roger Peacock works nearby and says he pulled up to see police everywhere.
There was cars in the back, and they wouldn't let anybody in here, and there was people walking all over the place at Chick-fil-A.
He says he goes to this Chick-fil-A often and just ate there Monday.
The way people act now, it's not surprising.
Police want people to put the guns down.
Worth, going to prison for murder or aggravated assault for years. I mean, it's just not worth it.
Again, this Chick-fil-A is closed, but it will reopen tomorrow morning at 6:30. As for
y'all going, it don't matter if it's Atlanta. If it's in Georgia, TLA comes on. It doesn't matter. Y'all going to this Chick-fil-A tomorrow?
Jenkins, he is facing several charges, including aggravated assault as well as reckless conduct because he shot into a restaurant packed with people. Reporting live in Snellville, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
Jamal Jenkins, you know better than this. Jamal Jenkins, you know better than this. This is a hot effing mess. Philly. 13-year-old deleted, teen injured after argument leads to SHOOT and child.
The big story on Action News is breaking news.
Hey,
A
Rick.
deadly double shooting in the city's West Oak Lane section. 2 teenagers gunned down during a neighborhood basketball game. We know a 13-year-old was killed and a 14-year-old injured. Action News reporter Leland Pinder live from the scene along the 7100 block of North 19th Street with the latest on the police investigation. Leland.
Rick, take a look in the street, all the evidence markers here and investigators on scene tonight. They say they found 15 to 20 shell casings here at the scene, but no weapons. Let's show you some video from earlier this evening. This all happened as Chopper 6 was overhead about 8:45 in the 7100 block of North 19th Street here in West Oak Lane. The 2 teens were rushed to Einstein Hospital by responding officers, where the 13-year-old boy died and the 14-year-old boy is right now in serious but stable condition. Investigators say this all unfolded during a basketball game.
A basketball game.
Based on what we know so far, it looks like these 2 gunshot victims were playing basketball in a makeshift basketball court, which was behind some of the houses here, when some sort of altercation broke out between various persons, and that escalated to gunfire, leading to these 2 young men being shot.
Again, a 13-year-old boy dead, a 14-year-old in the hospital. Now,
I don't know what's wrong with this sound, but this is the update, child. Family speaks out after 13-year-old is deleted in Philly. This is from an hour ago. Hopefully the sound is better.
Right now, the community is heartbroken following the shooting death of a 13-year-old boy. It all happened on a basketball court in West Oak Lane. And tonight,
Makeshift basketball court.
we're hearing from the grandparents of the teen. And Shayna, such a senseless shooting here.
If we're hearing from the grandparents, then I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the parents allegedly might not be involved in the kids' life, but I could be wrong.
Absolutely. I spoke to the family of 13-year-old Amir Akers, and simply put, they are devastated. They describe him as a good boy who never got into trouble. They say he's an 8th grader at Wagner Middle School who loved basketball, and sadly, a pickup game he was playing took a turn, a deadly turn at that.
We live in a vicious society. For a 13-year-old child to lose his life playing a sport that he loved dearly.
The family of 13-year-old Amir Akers holding one another as they speak with heavy hearts over the tragic loss of their precious grandson.
Amir was a great kid and gives the best hugs. Okay.
Oh, child, that must be the mother, child. I thought that was him. They are twins. Hold on. What is that a... All right.
Society for a 13-year-old child to lose his life playing a sport that he loved dearly.
The family of 13-year-old Amir Akers holding one another as they speak with heavy hearts over the tragic loss of their precious grandson.
Amir was a great kid and gives the best hugs. Oh, God. What can I say about my baby?
He was a...
Wait, she was the grandmother? Don't she look just like him? She looked like his twin.
Awesome boy. He was a good boy. You know, he was kind. He didn't have any enemies. We can't even understand what happened.
It was Tuesday night, just
paternal grandmother and grandmother.
Before 9 p.m. when Philadelphia police say they were called to the 7100 block of North 19th Street for reports of a shooting near a basketball hoop. When officers arrived, they found 13-year-old Amir Akers with multiple gunshot wounds to his back and shoulder, and another 14-year-old boy shot in both legs. Both teens were rushed by police to Einstein, where sadly Akers was pronounced dead. The 14-year-old was placed in stable condition. Investigators believe an altercation broke out during the basketball game, something neighbor Raina Jenkins says she heard herself.
I just seen like the 3 kids out here, like they were arguing, like kids do. So I really didn't pay any attention. And maybe like 2-3 minutes later, I heard like all this, like it sounded like firecrackers. I heard the little boy, the one that got shot in the leg, I heard him screaming for help.
The tragedy hitting home for neighbors in this tight-knit West Oak Lane community.
15 years, you haven't even lived yet.
Back at the family home of Amir Akers, his grandparents sit heartbroken and in utter disbelief.
It's a very senseless killing for no reason at all.
He was supposed to be on a class trip today,
yes.
and instead he's laying on the slab at Einstein.
Now, police at this point have not provided a description on a possible subject, and so far, no arrests have been made. As far as that 14-year-old boy, again, he is in stable condition and last check transferred for treatment to CHOP. At this point, also, we want to know that the investigation is ongoing, and if anybody has any information, Philadelphia Police certainly wants to hear from you.
Right now.
Oh, Lord, help your people. Yeah, that's in Philly, obviously. You heard that. Oh, I'll watch that and see what happens with that. I have thoughts. I'll keep them to myself. Rest in peace to that child. That whole family looked like they spit each other out. That whole family looks like they just was on each other. They all look alike. They all look alike. Let's go over here since we were talking about taxes a second ago. A Metro Atlanta. Now, this is Atlanta. Tax preparer accused of inflating returns to make more money. Wow. Where they do that at?
A Douglas
I wonder if this is boss up taxes.
County tax preparer is facing allegations. She falsified customers' documents to illegally inflate tax returns. Those customers reached out to Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln. Ashley joins us live in Douglas County. What did those customers do after discovering thousands in their bank accounts, Ashley?
Well, George, those customers didn't want to get in trouble with the IRS, so instead they took that money that they say they did not earn from that refund and gave it back to the federal government.
The check was over $10,000.
I was supposed to get back, I think it was like $1,500 or so in refund.
These taxpayers tell me when they saw those high figures, they had questions.
Oh, I was livid.
They blame tax preparer Shanna Melton of Melton, Wagner, and Blake, LLC, alleging she didn't pocket refunds, but instead inflated returns to charge higher fees.
Falsifying information to inflate a return to charge.
Child, she's sitting up here hoping that they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take all that money, and they say, oh hell no, because then we're gonna be held liable for it. She just get to charge more. Wow, they should have went to boss up taxes.
Higher fee.
And this customer who asked to remain anonymous says he paid nearly $2,500 to file his taxes. When he received a $10,000 refund, he says he discovered documents were allegedly falsified by Melton.
The numbers were inflated. $15,000.
I ain't paying $2,500 for no damn taxes to be done unless I got 5 businesses. What in the world? What the hell?
1,000 expenses that I didn't incur.
He says he filed a police report for theft by deception. Documents indicate a warrant was obtained. He also received this IRS letter warning his taxes were filed as a self-preparer.
I contacted the IRS. They said there was no.
Oh shit! And then she didn't even put her name on. She didn't even put her name on it. Wow, not a doing this to someone else that's black. No, never that. How could that do this to you, sir?
They never sent.
Another man says Melton created a PIN in his name, filing his taxes without his knowledge.
It's illegal what she's doing.
Records show Melton does not have a federally required preparer tax identification number.
Oh no, she ain't even supposed to be doing. She don't even got the right credentials to get the taxes done. Wow. Child, what y'all think they doing over there at Boss Up Taxes? They should have just went to Boss Up. I'm sure that they doing a much, much better job.
From the boss soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that back refund.
Yeah.
You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about it, little girl. That's my job. Yeah. Coming by your taxes.
Child, I trust her. I trust her. Let me get this picture. Come on. Let me get this picture, child. I trust her. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all just untrustworthy of people. I think this is racism. I think that it's the white supremacy that's causing her to do these things. It's not her fault. I don't care what y'all say. That was backdoor.
I called Melton. She declined to comment. Both men say they've spent thousands to correct their IRS accounts and avoid penalties.
What she's doing is like fraudulent activities.
She's charging a whole lot of money and pretend.
Oh, these are tethers too? I wonder if she's a tether. Oh no, happen to be 2 tethers, y'all. Oh, now they're just going for the tether community. I wonder if she's a tether.
To be a licensed or professional tax preparer.
And again, both men have filed police reports, one in Gwinnett County, the other in Henry County. In the meantime, we checked with the state and found her business license has been dissolved.
All right, I'm done. I've had enough. I've had enough. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm at a loss right now. I can't. You can't trust nobody, y'all. You can't trust nobody. I wouldn't have been paying no damn $2,500 for no damn taxes, though, child. I better have a freaking high rise if I'm gonna be spending $2,500. First sign of a problem, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it, y'all. It's 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, child. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. But thank you all for hanging out. We on again tomorrow morning, 6:15, between 6:15 and 6:30 a.m. EST. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Flakko has responded. Fingers crossed that Flakko has responded. Even if he hasn't, I got plenty of shit left to talk about. All right. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Wayne Lundy for his generosity today. I appreciate you and Mrs. Lundy. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to the mods doing that damn thing. I appreciate y'all. All right. So I might do a lunch show. It depends on my work schedule. No evening show tomorrow. So I'll only do the first thing in the morning and try to do a lunch. So be there or be square. I'll definitely post it up. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Hype the daggone video. Share it. I see you all in the next.